Mud stuck deep in the tread, can't see the morning. Wind cuts through my head. Beer cans on the dash, sun nowhere to be found. Motor coughing just to move another worn out town. Trucks on fire, running me down. Smoke in my chest, can't stop now. Pulling these miles, alone on the wire. Heart's gone cold, but my truck's on fire. One boot on the gas, knuckles cracked and white. Ain't no map in the glove box, just rolling through the night. Mama's words left me back by the county line, running on rust, and all that's mine. Truck's on fire, running me down. Smoke in my chest, can't stop now. Pulling these miles, alone on the wire. Heart's gone cold, but my truck's on fire. All that I lost, written in dust, burning out of road, but I'm still loose. But it I lost, written in dust. I know, oh, you know. Truck's on fire, burning it down. Smoke in my chest, can't stop now. Pulling these miles, feeling the wild. Heart's gone cold, but my truck's on fire. Rolling on empty, down some dead-end road. Eyes in the mirror, nowhere left to go. Put that screen down, come with me for a while. Got something better than those apps to make you smile. Grandpa showed me when I was about your age, the real connection that'll never need to charge. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. Early morning sunrise beats like every time. Real life moments you can't download or buy. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. Remember last summer when the power went dead? Your batteries drained and you thought you'd lose your head. Well, we sat on the porch, caught fireflies instead. Made memories stronger than any message thread. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. Early morning sunrise beats like every time. Real life moments you can't download or buy. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. There's wisdom in the water, peace that's been collecting dust. Leave that Charger home, put your faith in us. The creek's still flowing where it always has, and some things worth keeping just can't fit in glass. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. Early morning sunrise, beach sights every time. Real life moments you can't download or buy. Trading fishing lines for those phone lines. Trading lines, trading time. Y'all keep telling me I need an upgrade with your fancy phones and your apps displayed, but I'm sticking with what works for me, this old flip phone from 2000. When you're swiping left or swiping right, I'm just pressing buttons, feeling alright. Don't need no touchscreen in my life. My flip phone still flips just fine. Why fix what ain't even broke? My flip phone still flips just fine. Yeah, you can laugh and make your jokes, but my flip phone still flips just fine. Still flips, still clicks, still works tonight. Yeah, no face whatever or Insta thing, just 9 buttons that make it rain. Got a snake game that keeps me busy while y'all get dizzy with TikTok silly. Your battery dead by afternoon, might last a week. Now who's the fool? Simple life is what I choose. My flip phone still flips just fine. Why fix what ain't even broke? My flip phone still flips just fine. Yeah, you can laugh and make your jokes, but my flip phone still flips just fine. Still flips, still clicks, still works tonight. Yeah. Beep boop, clickety click, click beep boop, that's my ringtone hit. Why fix what ain't even broke? My flip phone still flips just fine. Yeah, you can laugh and make your jokes, oh, but my flip phone still flips just fine. Still flips, still clicks, still works, yeah. Y'all can keep your updates, I'm good right here with my trusty flip phone, year after year. Still clicks, still works tonight. Got my keys in hand Friday night, y'all ain't saying nothing yet. Mud caked on my boots, that's just how we get. 8 cylinders roaring through the backwoods trail. You city folk don't understand, this ain't gonna fail. Rev it up, let's go wild, ain't nobody gonna hold us down. Mama taught me right from wrong, but tonight we're leaving town. Ain't no mud too deep for my 4-wheel drive. Hell yeah, we're gonna make it through alive. Ain't no mud too deep for my 4-wheel drive. reach, I've scratched to hell, but I don't give a damn. Lifted suspension high, that's who I am. Neighbors shaking heads, let them talk their trash. When the dust starts flying, watch their faces crash. Push it hard, break the rules, ain't nobody gonna tell us when. Daddy's words echo true, son, just send it down. Ain't no mud too deep for a four-wheel drive. Hell yeah, we're gonna make it through alive. Ain't no mud too deep for a four-wheel drive. That's just how we roll, that's how we survive. They say we're nothing but trouble. They say we're wasting our time, but my truck and me got something to prove. Ain't no mud too deep for my four-wheel drive. Hell yeah, we're gonna make it through alive. Ain't no mud too deep for my four-wheel drive. That's just how we roll, that's how we survive. I roll on down that gravel road, dust kicking in my way. Boots hang off my tailgate, I ain't got much at stake. Every Friday's the same old crowd, just trying to get by. Raise a toast to the nowhere towns under a faded sky. Sometimes I wonder as the sun dips low, is this how freedom's supposed to go? How does it feel to be your own man? Running wild when nobody's got a plan. Is this living or just passing time? Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? I hear the talk at the corner store, folks always got keys to the truth. Say life like mine's for the lost or the foolish youth. But when the fireflies spark up and the banjo rings clean, guess I'd rather be out here than stuck in someone else's dream. Wheels spinning, horizon never close. Is this the life I one day toast? How does it feel to be your own man? Running wild when nobody's got a plan. Is this living or just passing time? Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? Cooler on the bumper, I'll laugh, carry warm on the wind. Don't care who's watching, 'cause I might not be back again. How does it feel to be your own man? I'm running wild when nobody's got a plan. Is it worth the mud and the moonshine? How does it feel? How does it feel? Tell me, how does it feel? Whoa. Got a full load in my trunk tonight. County lines just up ahead. See them badges flashing red and white, but I ain't the kind that runs and hides instead. These blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. Got too much riding on this ride. Daddy taught me wrong from right, but these blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. Por las curvas de la montaña, con mi carga nadie me alcanzará. La libertad es mi compañía, y esta noche voy a ganar. These blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. Got too much riding on this ride. Daddy taught me wrong from right, but these blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. They think they got me cornered now. Engine roaring, burning rubber down. 3 generations of knowing these hills. And tonight I'm proving what I'm made of still. Back roads winding through the pines, lost in somewhere near the state line. Mama's gonna shake her head again, but that's the price of living free, my friend. These blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. Got too much riding on this ride. Daddy taught me wrong from right, but these blue lights ain't stopping me tonight. Ain't no lights gonna stop me tonight. You say you got a dream, but I can't see it. You say this old road leads out, but we're knee deep in it. Trucks broke down, radio shouting nonsense. Same goddamn story, same old pretense. I light up, spit, curse at the sky. Red dirt stuck to this life, I can't say why. Every damn day just grinding it out. You're laughing at me now, but you ain't figured it out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Wind in my face, middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. just a mile, everybody inside. Same fools talking shit, same liquor to hide. You say you love me, but you're bored as hell. We burn like a bonfire, smoke and yell. I know every crack in this busted street. I know every liar and every bad beat. Tired of you saying you're here to stay. You promised me the world would just fade away. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Wind in my face, middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Windows down, just wanna scream. Rust on my knuckles shadow my routine. Sun's coming up, but I ain't staying long. You hold me down, but I'm already gone. Hell yeah, I'm a redneck, tired of the dead end. Fucking up my Chevy just to feel again. Every time you laugh, it's a stab, it's a splinter. Chilly in my bed, hot as hell in the winter. Pour another shot, I don't care if it's late. Repeat that line, repeat my fate. Mud on my boots, hope in my mouth, been screaming for freedom. Let me out, let me out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Wind in my face, middle finger out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. I gotta get out of this town, I gotta get out. Yeah, you got something to say, don't you now? Let's talk, friend. Right here on this front porch swing. Well, I heard you run your mouth down by the riverside, hollering wild like thunder, rolling over dusty pines. There ain't nothing new beneath these August skies. Just the sound of you and me, trying to swallow our pride. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't ever gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We've been stubborn since the Baptist church sign. Mama says a man should listen, even if he don't agree. Your boots and my boots both track mud up in this family tree. You say the world's gone sideways, I say it's just spun around again. We argue till the fireflies fade, but you're still my oldest friend. Keep on talking. It's a long way back to where we started, son. Keep on talking. But I ain't the only hard-headed one. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, and I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Let's fight with words, not fists this time. Bajo las estrellas seguimos discutiendo viejas historias, siempre repitiendo. Pero aunque gritamos, no voy a mentir. En el fondo, hermano, no te voy a dejar ir. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We'll still be here come morning light. All this ruckus just means we still care. If we stop talking, you know I wouldn't dare. Keep on talking, keep on talking. We ain't never gonna see eye to eye. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Ain't no sense in letting good whiskey dry. Keep on talking, keep on talking. You say your truth, then I'll say mine. Keep on talking, keep on talking. Old dogs like us never say goodbye. Keep on talking. Just keep on talking. Keep on talking. Keep on talking. Sun coming up, boots hit red clay. Gravel kicking up in the drive. Dogs barking at an old Chevrolet. That's how I start my life. Ain't much more to say. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. We're in a cooler, tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Born and loud. Bonfire burning by the river bend. Uncle's old guitar getting played. Laughter rolling like a summer wind. We don't care about fame. Folks like us, we just stay the same. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. They're in a cooler tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. But it's home for me, loud as the crickets in the sweet pine trees. Raised up on backwoods pride. Dirty hands and a crooked smile. Beer in a cooler, tailgate down. We're backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Woods born and loud, born and loud. Backwoods born and loud. Backwoods born and loud, born and loud. Just off the shoulder, gravel flying up. Sunburned arms out the window, rust on the door. Dog barking somewhere, dinner forgotten on the stove. a map folded and torn between the seats. There's a break on the county line, can't cross, can't stay. Mud deep as troubles, rain keeps washing the road away. Feels like nothing to lose, but I can't drive on faith. That county line broke, leaving me right in this place. Radio static, thunderhead stacking high. Old boots soaked straight through, ain't slept all night. Gaslight blank, sky gone bruised and wide. I'm stuck spinning wheels, chewing on what ain't right. There's a break on the county line, can't cross, can't stay. Mud deep as troubles, rain keeps washing the road away. Feels like nothing to lose, but I can't drive on faith. That county line broke, leaving me right in this place. Truck door slams, holler carries in the dark. Can't outrun the river or outswim the mud. There's a break on the county line, can't cross, can't stay. Mud deep as troubles, rain keeps washing the road away. Feels like nothing to lose, but I can't drive on faith. That county line broke, leaving me right in this place. Some things just won't fix tonight. Cracked boots, dust on my jeans, sun bearing down backwoods, no in-betweens. Got a broke down Chevy running pure speed and spite. I've been wrestling these roads every doggone night. You hear that thunder rolling, Lord, it calls my name. Bars on the corner, but the whiskey tastes the same. Mama said, boy, don't gamble what you can't afford to lose. But I'm chasing down that thunder every time I choose. Revving me, grit your teeth, feel the wheels start to shake. If you ain't scared, you ain't alive, and that's the risk you take. How far can you go, boy? Tell me when the river's wide and the nights run cold. You done when your knuckles bleed? Will you roll or just fold? How far can you go, boy? With your heart on the line and your soul so low, Lord, how far can you go? Swamp wind howling, another mile to cross. Radio's busted, singing my own kind of songs. Red dirt in my teeth and a dare in my eye. I keep pushing past the pain like I was born to try. Cracked hands, heavy heart, told myself not to break. If you never run, you never fall. That's a bet on me. How far can you go, boy? Tell me when the river's wide and the nights run cold. You're done when your knuckles bleed. Will you roll or just fold? How far can you go, boy? How far can you go, boy? Singing your heart on the line and your soul so low. Just go. How question every line in the saying. Would you stand and fight or run from the man? How far can you go, boy, when the river's wide and the night's run cold? They done when your knuckle bleed. Will you roll or just fold? Oh, oh, how far can you go? How far can you go, boy? With your heart online and your soul so low. Lord, how far can you go? How far can you go? How far can you go? We got dust on the floor, radio loud, oil stains telling tales, nobody's proud. Sun-baked skin and a half-empty jar, laughing like fools with the tailgate ajar. Cousin's got a lighter, we don't need a plan. Just a little more time and a cold in my hand. You look my way, boots up on the dash. Every day's a dare, baby, we make it last. What are you waiting for? A sign on the wind to knock at your door. What are you waiting for? Let it go, get going, let your heart want more. What are you waiting for? I say, what are you waiting for? Bonfire crackling, neighbors don't care. Red dirt grinning, wild in the air. You and me hollering under the moon, a little too loud and never too soon. Tires spinning circles down the old state line. Don't gotta be rich to have a damn good time. You look my way, boots up on the dash. Every day's a dare, baby, we make it last. What are you waiting for? A sign on the wind to knock at your door. What are you waiting for? Let it go, get going, let your heart want more. What are you waiting for? I say, what are you waiting for? Jump in the creek, shake off the day. Everything's simple if you let it stay. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Him by porch light free. Laugh with me, shall we just flee? Oh, it's a redneck, him by calls mine speck. Laugh with me, shout with me, just let it be. What are you waiting for? 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 Sure still muddy, coffee's cold, woods out back. Old chair rocking, dogs all lazy, same sky, same track. Truck keys missing from the counter, only your hat hanging on the wall. Where did you go? Did you go? Why's the echo sitting slow? Hey, where did you go? Footprints in the driveway, gravel grass knee-high, gate swung wide. Neighbors jawing about nothing special, but your laugh came fine. Left my boots by your side of the bed, ghost of your boots in my head. Where did you go? Where did you go? Why is the echo sitting so? Hey, did I mess it up sitting silent? Did I lose you with the last old fight? Was it something that I never did right? Or did you just have to run wild tonight? Bitchin' pop, TV blaring, cook fire dying down. Got your blue shirt hanging off a post, still smells like town. Mama keeps asking, I just kick dirt, won't say. Half these feels, half these days, just wish you turned back this way. Red splinters in the fist, missed calls in the wind. I ain't good with words, but I ain't pretending. I know I'm rough, not clean, all mud and broken seams. You were the song in my cab, roll down, king and queen. So I count the beats in the night, stare, roll lines. Hope your boots kick up dust when freedom shines. But hell, I'd trade every bottle, every round, just to see a tailgate roll back through this town. Yeah, did you go? Why is the echo sitting slow? Hey, did you go? Did you go? Why did you go? La la la, oh. Chase the morning wild and slow. I left the porch light burning low, just enough to mark the miles between hello and a borrowed smile. It's gasoline and gravel under my skin, a heavy hand, a loaded wind. I'm talking to you through the smoke and steel. You know how bitter hope can feel. Been grinding gears, the sun comes down. Dust coats his hand me downtown. If I said I ain't thinking of where you've been, wouldn't be true, wouldn't fit in. It's gasoline and gravel under my skin, a heavy hand, a loaded wind. I'm talking to you through the smoke and steel. You know how bitter the hope can feel. can feel. The engine hums somewhere near, just close enough to disappear. Up late, sun beating on my face, coffee's gone cold, mud on the wall. Mama's voice carrying down the hall, old truck coughing won't make that call. Got gravel in my boots, can't shake it loose. Life's got me running down these dirty roads. Got gravel in my boots, a whole mess of truths. Ain't nothing easy, but I carry that load. Neighbor's dog barking, fence fell down again. Paint peel cracking, rain soaking in. Sister says run, but I just grin. Take it on the chin, let the day begin. Got gravel in my boots, can't shake it loose. Life's got me running down these dirty roads. Got gravel in my boots, a whole mess of truths. Ain't nothing easy, but I carry that load. Sweat and splinters, shoulder to the grind. Ain't got much silver, just dust and some time. Falls quiet, but my mind don't rest. Sit on the porch, wind tugging my vest. Bottles have gone, story almost told. Heart kicking steady, won't let me fold. Got gravel in my boots, can't shake it loose. Life's got me running down these dirty roads. Got gravel in my boots, a whole mess of truths. Ain't nothing easy, but I carry that load. Your shiny car, looking down your nose at me. Think you're better cause my shop ain't fancy and my clothes ain't what you see. Been here 20 years still standing while them franchises come and go. You can judge me all you want to, but there's something you should know. My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered in grease, but I sleep like a baby, cause honest work's all I've ever been. Hey. Daddy taught me about engines when I was barely 9 years old. Now you're telling me I need college to fix what's broken, what's getting old. I've seen your kind come through here, think you know it all and more. But when your engine's dead on Main Street, guess who you're begging for? My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered in grease, but I sleep like a baby, 'cause honest work's all I've ever been. Signs, moved into some glass high-rise, but I chose this simple life, and I choose it twice. Yeah! My hands are dirty, but my conscience is clean. I work hard for everything I've ever been. Yeah, I'm covered judgment somewhere else, 'cause I know just who I am, who I am. My hands deep in this engine block, just another Tuesday at the shop. When this suit comes walking through my door, waving papers from some fancy school board, he says, "Listen here, my good man, this repair requires expertise that you can't understand. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe." He's pointing at his laptop screen, talking about some diagnostic scheme. But I can hear that tithing chain making music like a broken train. He says the computer shows no fault, while I'm watching that crankshaft do its walk. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe. Learned from my daddy in a one-bay shop, watching pistons dance and valves tick-tock. 20 years of busted knuckles, worth more than your 4-year struggles. "10 minutes with a wrench in hand, found the problem just like I planned." His face turned red when that engine purred, couldn't even get out a single word. Your fancy make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, and I just showed you what experience means. Just showed you what experience means. Working late again tonight, tools scattered on the floor. You look at me like something ain't right, like I ain't worth much more. But if you take the time to see beyond what meets your eye, there's more to me than what I be, more than you can buy. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. Fixing things is what I do, breaking down what's broke. Your daddy sees a fool in blue, but I'm more than just a joke. 'Cause every bolt I tighten down, every engine that I save, proves that I deserve this town more than what he gave. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. You can judge me by my cover, call me what you will, but baby, there ain't no other who climbed this uphill. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. Got grease on my hands and dirt on my boots. Yeah, that's just the way I was raised. Daddy gave me that old truck when I turned 16. Rusted out Chevy with a smoking machine. Everyone said I should trade her in, but I learned more from that truck than all of my friends. Manual windows, 3-speed on the floor, no power steering, and that's what I'm living for. Some folks say I'm living in the past, but they don't understand what's built to last. No power steering in my blood, fighting every turn through the mud. No power steering, that's my way, building muscle day by day. No power steering in my life, doing everything with twice the fight. No power steering. Air conditioning broke back in '99. Radio static, but I don't mind. Cell phone's basic, just calls and texts. Don't need no fancy things to feel blessed. Work these calluses deep in my hands. That's how you earn respect in this land. Some folks say I'm living in the past, but they don't understand what's built to last. No power steering in my blood, fighting every turn through the mud. No power steering, that's my way, building muscle day by day. No power steering in my life, doing everything with twice the fight. Power steering, no power steering. Manual transmission, manual labor, no escalator to the top floor, no favor. Split wood by hand, fix what I can't. Sweat strain made me who I am. Hard way's the right way, that's what I know. Easy street ain't where winners go. No power steering in my blood, fighting every turn through the mud. No power steering, that's my way, building muscle day by day. No power steering in my life, doing everything with twice the fight. Power steering. Old boots on red clay, raised up on sweat and noise, hand-me-down hope patch jeans. You call my name second nature, dust in my throat, stubborn and lean. You look at me like you know the punchline, but I ain't laughing, I'm just here. Lost count how many times I've fallen, but you know I always reappear. You ask me why I never turn away. You want the reason I never say. All I got is grit, that's the word you can't forget. Comes from dirt and pride instead. You knock me down, I never quit. All I got is grit. Pickups running, no shine, just thunder, mouth full of trouble. Fire in the line. You throw your shade, but the sun keeps burning. Won't ever claim I got a gentle side. Got a brother storm moment, friends who left, dreams that cracked. Standing here, I'm still walking, ain't nothing but this road and math. You keep asking, what keeps me in the game? You want the answer, it's always the same. All I got is grit, wear it like a crooked grin. Down this path where love won't sit, you push me back, I never split. All I got is grit. I see your doubts, I hear the jokes. Truth is tougher than all you smoke. Say what you want, you'll always find me standing firm, holding power in my mind. All I got is grit, I got is grit. Every morning at the crack of dawn, while you're sleeping safe and warm, my buddy's out there breaking ground, making something from the storm. You laugh at his pickup truck, point at his worn-out boots. But let me tell you something now about the man you're trying to shoot down. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, ain't nobody gonna make him change. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, working hard, that's his way. That's his way. That's his way. Your fancy suit don't mean a thing when the work needs to get done. He's building up this whole damn town while you're out there having fun. You call him names behind his back, think you're somehow worth more, but he's got something you ain't got, the strength to face what's in store. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, ain't nobody gonna make him change. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, working hard, that's his way. That's his way. That's his way. That's his way. You can keep your office view, he'd rather see the morning sun. Pride ain't found in paper chains, it's in what these hands have done. Y'all keep looking down from those glass towers, but remember who built them from the ground up. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, ain't nobody gonna make him change. Dirt on his hands, money in the bank, working hard, that's his way. That's his grass stains, mud thick, rolling through fields, no stop, hard, quick. Sun goes down, sky burns red. Chew on a thought, nothing said. Mud, mud on my hands, rolling, sliding, trying to stand. Mud, mud, won't let go. Everywhere I go. Look at me now, dirty as sin, still proud somehow. Cricket singing, cool wind, old truck spin out, stuck fast. I don't give a mud, mud on my hands, rolling, sliding, trying to stand. Mud, mud, won't let go. Everywhere I go. Better down low than never feel it on. A hard time stick, but you learn to crawl. La, 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 la. Hey, better down low, thinking if you read it all. A hard time stick, but you learn to fall. everywhere I go. Yeah, everywhere I go. Mud, mud on my hands, mud, mud, don't understand. Stuck but smiling still. Say my name through a crooked grin. Sun bleeds down your window, sweat on your skin. I catch a look in your eyes, storm rolling beneath the brim. Ain't much left in this bottle, but you're never giving in. You say the dirt's in your veins and you bleed nothing but wild. Throw a match at the map, then you laugh like a reckless child. Friday night on your shirt, secondhand smoke in the air. I hear the fight in your words, but it's love, I swear. You hold the line even when it's breaking, running on whiskey and pride you're faking. You dare the thunder, never mind the shaking. You always say losing is just part of the making. Hard line, you're always walking that hard line, chasing trouble that looks a lot like mine. Yeah, you burn and you bend, but you never break. Hard line, you're always drawing the hard line. Woo! Yeah. Throw that cap on the dash, got a hell-raising flag to raise. We turn the night on its ear, no fear in your sideways gaze. You don't ask for forgiveness, just a place to rest your boots. Bare arms, red clay stains, spinning out your truth. I tell you you're stubborn, you dare me to cross that line. We never settle the score, but you're always right in time. You hold the line even when it's breaking, running on whiskey and pride you're faking. You dare the thunder, never mind the shaking. You always say losing is just part of the making. Hard, you're always walking that hard line, chasing trouble that looks a lot like mine. Yeah, you burn and you bend, but you never break. Hard line, you're always drawing the hard line. Maybe the legends with nothing to prove, scars in our laughter, nothing to lose. Call me crazy for sticking around, but you're wildest reason I've ever found. Hard line, you're always walking that hard line, chasing trouble that looks a lot like mine. Yeah, you burn and you bend, but you never break. Hard line, you're always drawing the hard line. Yeah, we ride the hard line. Up before sunrise, work until I can't stand. Yeah, that's how I live. Don't need no fancy plans, just the way I am. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hair, with my truck, been running 20 years. Built it with these hands through blood, sweat, and tears. That's how we do round here. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hair. My boots, grease on my hands. Ain't no apologies, this here's who I am. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hands. Yeah, mud and grease, that's who I am. Daddy taught me young the value of hard work. Some folks don't understand, but I know what I'm worth. Every callous earned, every dollar burned, every lesson learned. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hair. No apologies, this here's who I am. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hands. Got mud on my boots, grease on my hands. That's right, that's who I am. Reputation means everything. They laugh at his rusty frame, but they don't know what's underneath. Oh yeah, born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer of pain ain't pretty, but she flies. Trust fund kids roll in with their imported machines. He just smiles and nods, 'cause actions speak louder than bling. Come on! Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer of pain ain't pretty, but she flies. Money can't buy the soul of a man who knows his worth. Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer of pain ain't pretty, but she flies. Yeah, she flies. Oh, she flies. Saturday morning, I'm out in the drive. Grease up to my elbows, keeping her alive. She ain't much to look at, but that's just fine. Got 300,000 miles of hard time. Some folks say I should trade her in, but they don't understand what I'm working to maintain. That old Chevy's still running strong, oil in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Found his coffee mug still in the cab, next to the toolbox where his hands last grabbed. Sometimes late at night I just sit and steer. Swear I can still feel him sitting here. These days the paint's a little more worn, but the spirit of the man who drove her lives on. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. 10 years old in the passenger seat, learning about life and time and beats. Son, he said, when something's worth loving, you fix it yourself, keep it moving. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Saw a truck broke down on Miller's Road today. Man looked beat, been there since break of day. Got my tools, pulled right up to lend a hand. That's what neighbors are for in this hard land. That's what neighbors are for. That's what neighbors are for. Don't need no reward. Need no reward. Just a wrench and some faith. That's what neighbors are for. Yeah, that's what neighbors are for. Transmission trouble, I could tell right away. Side of the road ain't no place to stay. 2 hours deep in grease and grind. That's what neighbors are for. Take your time. That's what neighbors are for. That's what neighbors are for. Don't need no reward. Don't need no reward. Just a wrench and some faith. That's what neighbors are for. Yeah, that's what are for. That's what neighbors are for. Don't need no reward. Don't need no reward. Just some reaction, some faith. That's what neighbors are for. Yeah, that's what neighbors are for. Yeah, that's what neighbors are for.
Count in.
Sun swallowed the blacktop, truck humming through the dust, feet on the dash, old hat in my lap, radio up, but it ain't loud enough. Wind smells like burnt summer. No sign on this crooked road. Windows down and I'm talking to you about nothing, just letting it flow. We're too far to turn around now. Heard that line before, didn't believe it. Got mud on my boots from the last pit stop. Still thinking about what you said that evening. We're too far to turn around now. You laugh at my stubborn streak, say I'm just like my old man. Guess you ain't too wrong, baby, but I ain't gonna change who I am. Grew up with blame and grit, learned quick how to hold my ground. Still find myself out here, chasing the tail of some lost hound. Too far to turn around now. Got the map all stained from the coffee. Driving past memories, drive right through them. Can't shake the feeling that you're with me. We're too far to turn around now. Could've gone left, but the sky cracked wide. We just barreled on. Rain on the windshield, thunder rolled south, but you just grinned and said, sing a song. Too far to turn around now. Ain't no town for 100 miles. If we break down, we'll break together. But I see that glint in your wild smile. We're too far to turn around now. Turn around now. Friday came just like it always does. Sun burning down on my old Ford's hood. I was heading out, boo, still muddy from the rain. Last check in the rearview, same old lane. But he said he found a new shortcut to the show. We took a left past Miller's down where the weeds grow. Tires chewing gravel, windows rattling wild. Laughed about the county talk, rough, felt like a child. Thought we reached the lights before the band kicked in. something in the engine started shaking thin. Broke down, tailgate trouble, nothing going right. Smoke rolling under, we're stuck nowhere tonight. But if you lean back easy, look up at the sky. Sometimes plans go sideways, and that suits me fine. Whoa, nah, nah, hey. We cracked a couple cans and let the world slow down. Mom singing low and no one else around. Laughs in the quiet, stories that we never tell. Something about missteps makes the memory swell. Could've cursed all up, kicked the ball at Saint. Instead we just listen laying back in the bed. Broke down, tailgate trouble, nothing going right. Smoke rolling on and we're stuck nowhere tonight. But if you lean back easy, look up at the sky. Sometimes plans go sideways, and that suits me fine. Whoa, nah, nah, hey, hey. Ain't every twist gonna show you a sign. Some of the best times you don't see them coming, with nothing but miles and the moon keeping time. Broke down, tailgate trouble, nothing going right. Smoke rolling on, no, we're stuck nowhere tonight. But if you lean back easy, but you look up at the sky, sometimes plans go sideways, and that suits me fine. Nah, nah, hey, hey, oh, 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 nah, nah, hey, hey. Steam on the windshield at the break of dawn. Mud on my boots from the night just gone. Old Chevy's coughing, engines running slow. Still feeling the dust, time to hit the road. What do you hold? What do you hold when the whiskey runs dry? Are you the man you thought you'd be, or just getting by? Feel the fire in your chest, light another way home. What do you hold when you're all alone? Radio static and the red dirt wind, chasing the sun after last night's sins. Lines on my face I don't recall. Heard my own laugh, where'd the wild boy go? What do you hold? What do you hold when the whiskey runs dry? Are you the man you thought you'd be, or just getting by? Will the fire in your chest light another way home? What do you hold when you're all alone? Dog tags on the dash, a faded note, brother's old lighter and a battered coat. If I close my eyes and breathe real slow, can you ever really go back? Hell, I don't know. What do you hold when the whiskey runs dry? Are you the man you thought you'd be, or just getting by? Will the fire in your chest light another way home? What do you hold when you're all alone? Another morning calls, steel-toed boots against these weathered halls. My hands tell tales that money can't buy. Been working these machines since I was young and shy. Every mark upon these hands of mine speaks louder than 1,000 fancy signs. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Morning light breaks through dusty panes. Another shift begins, I know these flames. Been forging life from metal and rust, building dreams while others sleep in rust. They ask me why I stay here day by day, 'cause every scar's a badge I earned my way. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Show you just how much I feel. On the dashboard, dust in my eyes, 4 best friends and a full moon rise. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got no signal, got no maps, just the way we like it, that's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. spinning, engine roars, breaking rules behind closed. Not a soul for miles around, just us, kings without a crown. This right here's the life we love. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Whoa, let it ride. Monday morning comes too fast, wash away the weekend past. Clock in, clock out, day by day, but when that sun goes down, we'll slip away. Engine cut, silence falls. Listen to that wild call. That wild call. Feel that freedom in your bones. Out here we're never alone. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting cost. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Grease-stained fingertips and tools, breaking all those proper rules. They say I'm wasting time at night, but they don't see this sacred site where metal meets mortality and rust reveals reality. Moving parts in midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. Poetry and motor oil crease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Mama said I'd never learn. Watch these spark plugs crackle burn. Every bolt tells tales to me of miles and memories. Transmission fluid, sacred wine, pouring out its grand design, while the radio plays low things that only night shifts know. Moving parts in midnight art, pistons pound like my heart. Pa-pa-pum, ka-chink, ka-chink, pa-rum-pa-dum, think, think, think. Let it sing, let it rain. In this graveyard of machines, I find what perfection means. Every ding and dent divine, every ding and dent divine, making broken things realign. They mock my callous palms with spite, but here in this fluorescent light, I found my church of steel and steam, where working hands can dare to dream. Poetry Past the stroke of midnight here, Nettle speaks to me so clear. Please, walking down a dirt road after work today. Truck needs washing, but I like it that way. People in town giving me those looks like I'm some kind of backwoods country crook. But they don't understand where I come from. Proud of every mile that I run. Living simple ain't a curse, and I'm about to make it work. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. Got my overalls and my baseball cap, and duct tape holding my tailgate back. Daddy taught me how to work the land, while city folk just don't understand. Let them talk behind my back. I got everything I lack. Simple pleasures set me free. That's how it's gonna be. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. You can keep your fancy cars, your high-rise viewing bars. I got everything I need right here in front of me. Every morning when the rooster crows, I thank the Lord for the life I chose. I ain't trying to be what I'm not, happy with everything I've got. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. That's the only way to be. Out here on the land, our land, dirt beneath my feet. They laugh from their high-rise views, but I know what's real. Muddy boots tell my truth, can't fake these stains. Looking down their nose at the life I chose, but I wouldn't trade it. No, I wouldn't change. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes, that's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes, living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Tell my truth, yeah. Early morning rise, truth. Tell my truth. Yeah, yeah. Down here in the South, where the work burns down, every step I take shows just who I am. They can keep their polished lies, I'll take my dirty pride, 'cause these muddy boots, they never hide. Give me muddy boots over shiny shoes, that's the way I choose. Muddy boots over shiny shoes. Muddy boots over shiny shoes, living how I choose. These muddy boots, they tell my truth. Muddy boots, tell my truth. Muddy boots, living proof. Y'all keep looking at me funny like I'm some kind of mistake. Got my pickup in the driveway and my music turned up late. Yeah, I work with my hands and my boots are always stained, but I ain't never had to pretend to be something I ain't. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can judge me from your high horse with your fancy words and ways, but I got peace in my backyard and good friends most every day. Yeah, my clothes ain't designer and my truck ain't running clean, but at least I know exactly who I'm supposed to be. Ain't no shame, no shame in living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. You can't break me down. You can talk back. You can't drown me out. This is who I am. This is where I stand. Living life my way. Ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no shame, no shame, no shame. Ain't no shame, ain't no shame, no shame. That's all I gotta say. Y'all keep looking at me funny, but I ain't gonna change. Old Jack sits back in his wooden chair, points at the stars with a knowing stare. Says, listen close, boy, while I've got time, about the ways of life and make him shine. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Oh yeah, that's city phones. Oh yeah, they'll never know. Money ain't real when you're all alone. Truth's in the dirt and the chicken bone. Keep your word tight like mason jars. Let your work speak, not them fancy cars. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. La la la, mountain ways. La la la, simple days. Old man teaching, young blood learning, true life preaching, world keeps turning. Last thing I'll say before the night gets old: real friends stick when the wind blows cold. Keep your faith strong and your head down low. That's all you need, that's all I know. Yeah, old Jack knows what city folks don't show. Got wisdom in his bones. Oh yeah, that city folks won't know. They'll never know. Mud on my boots again, front porch sun going down. Philosophy in a mason jar, y'all don't understand. Got my whole way of thinking. Folks say I'm simple-minded, but there's wisdom in these hills that city folk can't find. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high-class views. I got my own kind of truth, own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Books under the oak tree, creek water running free. Stars teach more than schools when you know how to see. They laugh at my old truck, call me rough around the edges, but peace of mind comes easy when you ain't making pledges. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high-class view. I got my own kind of truth. Simple and what matters. But I know deep in these backwoods, found everything I need. More sense in fishing lines and their degrees. I got my own kind of grace, don't need no fancy place. Living just how I choose, got nothing left to prove. My education came from dirt roads and what the old timers know. You can keep your high class views, I got my own kind of truth. Own kind, my kind. That's right, that's fine. Own kind, my kind. That's right, all mine. Sitting here on my porch tonight, thinking about the path I chose. They said I could have had it all, but they don't know what I know. Cousin called from California, said he's making banker pay. Tried to tell me I'm just wasting time, living life this simple way. But I got my pickup parked out back and my fishing pole in hand. Got no fancy things to show, but I'm happy where I stand. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake, that's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life, that's the truth until I die. Pushing paper profits, living life behind their screens. But I'd rather push a plow all day and chase their paper dreams. Got my boots caked up with mud and my jeans all ripped and torn, but there ain't no better feeling than working since the early morn. They say I'm missing out on all the finer things, but I got peace of mind that money cannot bring. Proud and poor in my pickup truck, proud and poor, that's just my luck. Rather be proud and poor than rich and fake, that's a deal I'll always make. Proud and poor, that's who I am. Proud and poor, don't give a damn. Rather be proud and poor than living their life, that's the truth until I die. To the fancy food store in my beat-up Ford. The lady in her press pants stared like she'd seen a war. Didn't say a word to me, just turned up her nose. but I ain't got time to care about the way she shows her disapproving glance at my denim-covered stance. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. People try to tell me about the proper way, saying I should clean up nice, learn how to behave. But my calloused hands tell stories about the life I chose, working in the fields and farms where my spirit grows. Born and raised in backwoods ways, proud of every phase. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down plain and simple. Born in a barn, raised in the sticks as principle. Pickup truck rolling, fish lines flowing, tractor pulling. Sunday morning preaching, weekday working, no time for fooling. Barbecue master, fast talker, slow walker, creek bank sitting, guitar picking, true stalker. Ain't afraid of rain, pain, or working late. Raised up right, doing wrong just ain't my fate. Mama taught me manners, daddy taught me pride. Both taught me being real's the only way to ride. So you can judge me by my accent, judge me by my clothes, but country ain't a costume that I choose to pose. Been this way forever, gonna stay this way too, cause authenticity's the only thing that's true. Some folks call her redneck, I call her real. This mud-covered life's the only life I feel. Let them laugh, let them talk, this is my kind of walk. Straight and true, through and through, just doing what I do. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. Got mud on these boots, and I wear it with pride. Ain't gonna change who I am deep inside. But proud, not loud, that's my cloud on display. In the mud, rebel blood runs through and through. Ain't no school could teach me right what I learned in the dead of night. They tried to change me, tried to break me down, but they don't know what makes me proud. Day one, wild child, like the setting sun. Raise some hell, that's what I do. Living life the way I choose. They point fingers, call me names, but I won't change, won't feel shame. Born a rebel, never could. This ain't just some passing phase. This is who I am, always. Every morning, face the day. My own rules, my own way. Middle finger to that crowd. Can't keep this rebel down. Born a rebel, gonna die a rebel. Yeah, that's me. Can't you tell? Born a rebel, gonna die a rebel. Yeah, yeah. Born a rebel. Die a rebel. Die a rebel. County fairs in town tonight. Same old faces, same old fights. Got my reputation round these parts as a man you don't wanna cross. Been running a while since I was young. Ain't nobody tell me what I've done wrong. This is how I choose to live my days. Ain't no stranger gonna change these ways. Black truck pulled up at the gate. Out stepped trouble, couldn't wait. Leather boots and a cold hard stare, like he owned the southern air. Started talking mighty brave about how things were gonna change. Been running wild since I was young. Ain't nobody tell me what I've done wrong. This is how I choose to live my days. Ain't no stranger gonna change these ways. Show me what he knew, I'm working hard and staying true. Found out we ain't so different after all. Both got dirt beneath our pride. Still running wild, still standing strong. But now I know I might have been wrong. This is how we choose to live our days. 'Cause some strangers, they can change your ways. They can change your ways. Lifted high, muscles made of rusty parts, broken down cars in my front yard. Got my subjects at the bar, raise their bottles from afar. Every Friday night's the same, they're all shouting out my name. They call me the Redneck King. Crown made of beer tabs, that's my fame. They call me the Redneck King. My truck's my throne, hear my engine sing. Redneck King. Whoa. My kingdom's in the mud and clay, ain't no other way, hey, hey. They call me the Redneck King. Crown made of beer tabs, that's my thing. They call me the Redneck King. Oh, my truck's my throne, hear my engine sing. Redneck King. Oh, Redneck King. You keep looking at me with that judgmental stare, like my muddy boots ain't good enough to wear. Well, let me tell you something that you ought to know. I'm a redneck. I'm a redneck. And I'm damn proud of that. Got my own way of living, and I ain't turning back. No. Yeah. Your fancy ways don't impress me none. I work hard, and when the day is done, I kick back where the grass grows wild and free. This is who I am. What you see is what you get. way back when you ruled the school back then. Called me dirt and trash, thought your words would last. But time has its own plan, and here's where we both stand. What you gonna do? Who's a redneck now when your fancy car broke down? Who's a redneck now when there ain't no help around? Who's a redneck now? Say, who's the redneck? Look who's crawling back down that dusty track. Look who's crawling back. Your suit don't mean a thing out where the roosters sing. Mud on them fancy shoes, baby, you're bound to lose. Pride comes at a cost. Now look at what you lost. What's it gonna say? Who's a redneck now when your fancy car broke down? Who's a redneck now when there ain't no help around? Who's a redneck now? Who's gonna sing you now? Look who's crawling back down that dusty track. Pushed me in the halls, wrote trash upon these walls, made sure I knew my place below your perfect face. But life ain't high school games, and karma knows our names. What goes around comes back around. Who's a redneck now when your fancy car broke down? Who's a redneck now when there ain't no help around? Who's a redneck now? Who's gonna save you now? Look who's crawling back down that dusty track. Look who's crawling back. Got your 69 Chevelle sitting in my shop. The engine's barely breathing, but baby it won't stop. Every rusty bolt I turn brings me closer to you. Ain't just fixing metal, girl, I'm falling hard and true. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Spark plugs and timing, gotta get it just right. Like the way you smile at me when I work late at night. Transmission shifted smoother since you came around. My heart's revving higher with every perfect sound. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. Ain't that just the way that it should be, should be? Yeah, that's the way. You say I'm rough around the edges, but you love the way I care for every broken piece I touch. Like the grease stains on my plate. Come on now. Grease under my nails, love under the hood. standing there with your designer clothes, looking down your nose at my muddy roads. Think you're better 'cause you left this town, but I'm still here and I'm standing proud. You can't run from who you are, trade your pickup for a fancy car, but I know what I'm about, and I'm gonna let it out. I ain't never gonna be ashamed of these working hands and my last name. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Ain't gonna change, no I won't pretend. This dirt road life's where I fit in. Call me what you want, but this is who I am. Got my boots on and my jeans are torn. Been working since the crack of dawn. You might see trash in my front yard, but I see freedom and it ain't that hard. Keep your judgments to yourself, put that pride back on your shelf, 'cause I know what I'm about, and I'm gonna let it out. I ain't never gonna be ashamed of these working hands in my last name. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Ain't gonna change, no I won't pretend. This dirt road out's where I fit in. Call me what you want, but this is who I am. You can't hide behind your walls, acting like you're better than us all, but deep down you know the truth. You're running from your roots. I ain't ever gonna be ashamed of these working hands in my last name. You can judge me all you want, but this is who I am. Ain't gonna change, no I won't pretend. This dirt road life's where I've been in. Call me what you want, but this is who I am. Born this way, can't change my face. Scare you off every single day. Been told to smile, been told to bend, but my edges cut time and time again. You try to smooth me out like I'm something wrong, but this ain't no mistake. This is who I am. Rough around every edge, that's what they say. Rough around every edge, and that's how I'll stay. Small town talk behind my back, they all run when I walk their track. Got my daddy's way, got my mama's fire. Can't sand me down into what you desire. You try to smooth me out like I'm something wrong, but this ain't no mistake. This is who I am. Rough around every edge, that's what they say. Rough around every edge, and that's how I'll stay. It never was my way, so I'll wear these scars like a badge today. Look right through me, think you know my soul. Judge my cover, miss the goal. Been this way since day one, rough around every edge, till my time is done. You try to smooth me out like I'm something wrong, but this ain't no mistake. This is who I am. Rough around every edge, that's what they say. Rough around every edge, and that's how I'll stay. Rough around every edge, every single edge. Rough around every edge, till my dying day. And denim days, people pointing, walking away. Been caught up since I was young, never cared what labels hung. Oh, let them talk, yeah, let them see. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Pretty people passing by, plastic smiles and judging eyes, barbed wire soul and callous hands, something they don't understand. Oh, let them stare. Oh, let them stare. Yeah, let them be. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Mama always told me, son, some birds ain't meant to be caged. Some hearts be wild and free. Some souls can't be changed. Found peace in being me, away from all their ways. Oh, watch me fly. Yeah, watch me be with intensity. Rather be rough around the edges than lose the heart inside of me. Yeah, building intensity, rough and ready, that's my way. Raw and real is here to stay. standing in what's left of my front yard. Chunks of roof scattered in the weeds. Y'all keep telling me I should move on, but this here's all I'll ever need. Mama raised me in this kitchen. Now there ain't no kitchen left to see, but I ain't leaving. No, I ain't leaving. They say I'm crazy for staying put when everything's that torn down to the ground. That wind took my walls, took my pictures off the shelves, took down near everything I own. But it can't take my pride. No, it can't take my pride. This broken house, still my home. Got the sheriff pulling in my driveway, says there's shelters down in town. All them folks with their good intentions, trying to make me leave right now. But my daddy built this place by hand, every nail and board with sweat and blood, and I won't run. No, I won't run. Live in shade their heads and wonder why I'm standing guard over ruins and dust. That wind took my walls, took my pictures off the shelves, took down near everything I own. But it can't take my pride. No, it can't take my pride. This broken house is still my home. Late at night I hear the creaking of these broken beams. Every star I see above through my missing roof reminds me that some things can't be blown away. No storm can touch what's in my heart. That wind took my walls, took my pictures off the shelves, took down everything I own. But it can't take my pride. No, it can't take my pride. This broken house is still my home. This broken house is still my home. Tonight, Grandpa's still where I learned it right. 7 generations in the same damn dirt. Got the law and the suits on high alert. You think your money's gonna make me move? Think again, 'cause you ain't got a clue. These for sale. What part don't you understand? These for sale. This here's my promised land. Copper coils in the morning frost. Paper men counting up their cost. I think he owns the world till Buckshot makes his plans unfurl. You think your bad's gonna scare me now? Hell no, son, this is sacred ground. These hills ain't for sale. Generations of blood and sweat built this life that you wanna wreck. Well, listen here, you corporate fuck. Your money's worth about as much as mine. Smoke rising through the mountain air. Family business been right here. They can send their men with fancy words, but mountain folks don't get disturbed. You think your threat's gonna make me kneel? Boy, this mountain life is made of steel. These hills ain't for sale. What part don't you understand? These are for sale. This here's my promised land.